If you're struggling to keep your manifestations once they've manifested, or if you're manifesting something that you really want to make sure sticks around once you've manifested it, this video is for you. But before we get into it, my name is Danielle Gray. If you've been here before, you already knew that, but if you're new here, welcome to my channel. I am a manifestation and mindset coach helping you elevate your consciousness and your experience so that you can manifest a life that you love. And if you're into transforming your mindset and manifesting in a sustainable way so that you can effortlessly attract everything that you've ever wanted into your life, I would love it if you would stick around. Hit the subscribe button, like this video, and you might as well hit the bell while you're hitting buttons so that you're notified when a new video is available. Before we get into today's video, I want to make sure that you understand what manifestation is, because we are all manifesting all of the time. Our physical 3D reality, what we're experiencing in our lives, what your life looks like today is a physical manifestation, a projection, a reflection of what's going on internally, inside of you, what you've been thinking, feeling, and focusing on the last while, last couple of days, last 90 days, last several years. Most of us, if we're new to this work, have been programmed to believe certain things our entire lives. And now we have to unlearn and reprogram everything we thought we knew. Now we're talking about deliberately manifesting something, deliberately and intentionally calling something in, experiencing something, holding on to it, and making sure it doesn't slip through our fingers once it's here. Most of the time, when you manifest something and then it leaves again is because of the way that it was manifested. And what I mean by that is generally some kind of BandAid solution was being used, like a manifesting ritual or some kind of technique that doesn't address the underlying issues when we're manifesting. Because like I said a second ago, our external reality is a symptom of our internal world. So if you're experiencing something in your life that you don't like, it's not worth addressing that thing. You have to address the belief that caused that thing inside of you, or the programming that's being projected out into your reality. So for example, let's use money because it's an easy example. If your financial situation is not what you want it to be, you can use manifesting rituals to create a windfall of cash. However, if you do not address the underlying problem to the symptom of not having enough money or not being able to hang on to money, you will continue to experience that same problem over and over and over again, no matter how much you manifest. This is why lottery winners often end up 3-5 years down the road in a worse financial position than they were before they even won the money, because they didn't become wealthy first. So yes, manifesting rituals work. And yes, I actually even have a guide called 6 Manifesting Rituals to Flex Your Manifesting Muscles. That is amazing in helping you get your feet wet in the manifesting world, to understand that you are capable of manifesting something deliberately. But when you want to sustainably manifest something, which is what I teach, becoming the person who is this. But if you're here, I'm going to guess that you're actually interested in sustainably manifesting things, elevating your set point, your attraction point, your energetic vibration, so that you are a match for everything that you want to just come to you. You don't want to have to rely on manifesting rituals and techniques to get what you want. And to sustainably manifest anything, you actually want to become the version of you who already has the thing. You want to live in the end as if it's already manifested and operate from that set point. So what I mean by that is, if say you're manifesting more money, that's just an easy example. I know it's kind of a tired example, but it's an easy example. If you're manifesting more money, how are you going to feel when you have that bigger income or that amount in your savings account? You're not going to be sitting around thinking about money. So what are you thinking about instead? What are you worried about instead? What are you focused on instead? How are you spending your time when you're not sitting around being worried about how much money you do or don't have, or how you're going to call more in, or how you're going to ask for that raise? And then it goes deeper than that. What habits do you have once you have the money? What behaviors do you have? What traits do you have? How do you carry yourself? What kind of energy are you giving off when you're walking around? When you walk into a room knowing that you're wealthy, how does that change how you show up in the world? Everything is just energy, and everything is just vibrating at a certain frequency. And by law of attraction, by law of vibration, when you raise your vibrational set point to where you want to, so when you raise your vibration, you become a vibrational match for everything else at that level too. And money, for example, or loving relationships, for another example, are a high frequency thing. So when you change your vibrational set point, you become a match for those things. And therefore it becomes a sustainable thing to manifest, because you don't have to actively manifest them. They are attracted to you. They're magnetized to you because you have become the magnet for those things, because your vibrations match. And you might be wondering, okay, that's all fine and good, and I understand what you're saying, or I kind of think I understand what you're saying, but how do I get to the point where my vibrational set point is increased? How do I become that magnet in the first place? And like I said a second ago, that's by becoming the version of you who already has it. But how do you do that? With reverent gratitude. You want to express gratitude for the things you want as if they've already manifested. You want to live in the end. You want to assume the position of the person who already has those things. And you also want to assume that they are on their way to you, even if you can't see any physical proof of them yet. This also includes taking inspired action. So when you get the nudge, the idea to write a book, or to write a Facebook post, or to record a video, or to create a digital product, or to pursue a passion that you can monetize, you have to act on that, because that is source energy giving you the route, the roadmap, the direction to bridge the gap between who you are now and who you want to be, and giving you the things that you are asking for. Also, developing your awareness so that you understand when you're getting inspired nudges, when things are going your direction, and when you're experiencing a synchronicity or a sign that of proof that things are happening is going to be vital for you. And by acting as if it's already manifested, you are a step ahead of the manifestation, because before it's even showed up, you're already being thankful for it. You're already affirming that it's here and that you love it and that you're so grateful for it and that this is your new baseline. This is your new standard. This is your new set point. Of course it manifested because I deserve it. I'm worthy of it. And this is just who I am. So of course it magnetized to me. And when you embody the version of yourself like that, when you speak of your life and of yourself in those terms, nothing can leave once it's manifested, because you are continuously raising your vibrational set point. Now, in this process, you want to be also increasing your awareness of any negative beliefs or fears that are coming up, that it might be too good to be true and you won't be able to hang on to it, or when you are approaching your feel-good thermostat. There's a book called The Big Leap by Gay Hendricks, and he talks about our feel-good thermostat and how we only allow ourselves, we're only programmed to allow ourselves to expect and receive so much good and feel so good for a certain amount of time. And then when we exceed that feel-good thermostat, we hit what he calls an upper limit and we sabotage something. We pick a fight with our spouse, we manifest unexpected bills, we blow our money in some way, we injure ourselves, we manifest a sickness. These are all very real things. So if you haven't read that book, you need to go get it right now. You also want to be careful about who you're talking to about your goals and your manifestations, because we have enough doubt we need to work through. We don't need other people sprinkling and peppering their doubt all over us too, and questioning if we're worthy of it, if we deserve it, if we can even do it. These are all reasons why reprogramming your subconscious mind is so vitally important. This is the most effective and sustainable way to shift your perspectives, because you're reprogramming your mind with new beliefs that are empowering you and lifting you up to this new level of life. Although there are a lot of methods to do this, my personal favorite, because it's the easiest, is subliminal affirmation audios. And I actually have an effortless attraction audio down below that you can download right now to help reprogram your subconscious mind to believe in your inevitable success. It will help to increase your set point so that you can effortlessly manifest everything that you want by changing the way that you see yourself and the world around you. Another really important piece of this puzzle is nervous system regulation. There are not enough people talking about nervous system regulation. You have to get your entire body, mind, and spirit on board with becoming this version of you so that you can hold on to the manifestations that you're calling in. My favorite ones are EFT tapping and breath work, and it's something I discuss in depth in my Lucky Girl Collective, where we are upgrading to the Lucky Girl operating system so that you understand and know and live by the truth that everything is always working out for you, and the better it gets, the better it gets. And there's a link for that down below as well, and I would love it if you would join me there. In this collective, I introduce my faster manifestation formula to help you manifest faster. And I want to leave you with 3 affirmations that you can adopt right here, right now, to help you start to shift your perspective, step into the version of you who already has what you want, so that when you do manifest the thing that you want, it will stay. Everything is always working out for me. I am worthy of having what I want, and the better it gets, the better it gets. And remember to just live in a state of gratitude and live in the end state, because by the law of belief, when you believe it to be true, it must manifest into your reality. And when you believe it to be true and you confirm it to be true and you affirm it to be true and you notice proof of how it is manifesting or how it has already manifested, and continue to focus on that and don't let the fear and doubt and disbelief take over, you will sustain your manifestations. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. I would love to know in the comment section below what part of this you love the most, if you're going to use any of these techniques, or if you have any questions for me. I am more than happy to make another video based on your questions to help you manifest a life that you love. Thank you so much for being here. Have a great day.